All right, thanks so much, guys. I was able to speak with a family and a little girl, an 8-year-old girl, who had her life turned upside down overnight, becoming unconscious. And she literally battled for her life, had to relearn everything, and she and her family are fighters. Here's the story of little 8-year-old Liangie Monclova.
Little Liangie Monclova is like many 8-year-old girls. Her favorite colors are pink and purple. She loves playing with her brothers and, of course, princesses.
I got this one from my school.
She's a daddy's girl. Felix Monclova is a Marine at Cherry Point, and Liangie is a stay-at-home mom to 3 kids.
It's an experience that I don't wish for nobody.
In May 2015, Liangie started showing flu-like symptoms.
She was having a fever, coughing, nothing like we need to worry about.
But overnight, everything changed.
I walked in the room to wake her up and she didn't wake up at all.
She wasn't able to respond to us.
They took Liangie to the emergency room in New Bern. Liangie was soon sent to the James and Connie Maynard Children's Hospital, where she was diagnosed with encephalitis. The brain inflammation caused her to develop a seizure disorder.
She was having seizures like every day, more than 20, 50.
Liangie was put into a medically induced coma to protect her brain. It lasted about a month. Slowly, doctors weaned her off her medication, and she started waking up.
When she woke up from the coma, she couldn't stand straight. Like if her head was falling from the front, and then you try to hold it, and then it fall into the back, and you try to hold it back, and then go to the sides.
She have brain damage. Took me a while to understand and accept that.
Little Liangie had to relearn everything, from who her parents were to how to walk and talk.
At the beginning, she was in a wheelchair. Then they used like a bike, therapy bike, and she was in a swimming pool, so taking therapy in the pool.
Liangie was at the hospital for about 2 months. The family was able to live out of the Ronald McDonald House while going back and forth during visits. Liangie says the hospital made sure the whole family could be a part of Liangie's recovery.
It's a teamwork. So it's the more important thing when you are in a place, they work together.
It's very exciting to see her compare her now from like 8 months ago, 9 months ago.
It's still not easy. Liangie continues to have seizures, typically multiple times a day. But the Monclova family says they are thankful for the hospital and the staff for everything they have done to help Liangie recover and survive. She finds encouragement in a book her mother created for her.
Liangie, you are so amazing. You have worked so hard.
She is amazing because she never gave up.
And Liangie joins us now. Liangie, how are you doing today?
Good.
Yeah, and you know, when I was hanging out with you, you blew me away because you had to relearn everything. You had quite a journey, but you're a ball full of energy, aren't you?
Yes.
And Mom and Dad, I know that this was absolutely just a whirlwind of a journey for you. What would you like to say to the doctors, the staff? I mean, they did so much in helping her over those 2 months that she was at the hospital.
Well, I want to thank everybody because them, my daughter is today here. So they saved my daughter's life. So.
And I know, Felix, that must have been incredibly hard for you, especially when Liangie was put in a medically induced coma. What was going through your mind at that moment?
Well, it was a lot of emotions. You know, I was worried about her situation. I want her to wake up, but I trust the doctors with the word they were saying that she will be fine. Let her sleep, because I was bothering them every day. Wake her up, and they're like, no, we know what we're doing, and you gotta trust us. And I'm very thankful to their knowledge and all the tools and all the stuff, the wires that they got, they plugged in her. They had everything. So I'm very, it was rough, but it helped a lot at the end.
Absolutely. And you guys actually had to kind of make a home at the hospital for those 2 months. You actually stayed at the Ronald McDonald House. Talk about that.
Well, it was a great experience there because we was able to stay close to the hospital, so we don't need to drive 2 hours every day. So, and we can have like food and we can take a shower and sleep. So we was able to, they have room play for kids. So my kids, they have fun there too. So it was a great experience.
Well, your family is definitely an inspiration, Liangie. Thank you so much for joining us. You keep fighting every day and inspiring us, and we'll just send things back on over to Jim.
Thank you. I love the shot of the siblings poking each other, just like me and my brother when we were kids.